Namaste, Yogi Virendra Yogi,
Very good morning, Dr. Satnarayan.
the great man of India.
Namaste, sir.
Tell me about the great men of India.
Oh, very good, Dr. Satnarayan. You see, first you are talking about great men of India. Then I tell you what is greatness. Greatness is the ability and capability of an individual to understand the power of his mind and start using that power of the mind by taking full possession and directing towards a particular goal, a purpose and a vision. But that leaders can be in different areas. They can be political leaders, they can be spiritual leaders, they can be material leaders. So I will tell you some of the great things. As you have asked, what is the greatness? So the first greatest man of India was enlightened Gautam Siddhartha Buddha. Of course, he was born in Kapilvastu, Nepal, but his action field was India only. He got enlightened in Bodh Gaya, and his first speech was in Sarna, that is Varanasi. So one of the greatest spiritual leader was enlightened Gautama Siddhartha Buddha. Great spiritual leader. You are asking me, great Indian. He is treated as Indian only. Okay? Of course, Chanakya was there and so many great people. Forget about the history. Now, you can talk about political leaders. In India, there has been a political crisis because Indians lack self-belief, self-confidence, divided society. There was no unity, there was no integrity. The divided society always were greedy, selfish. They were even inviting the foreigners to come to India and defeat their rivals. That's why the Muslim rule came in India. One example is Prithviraj Chauhan. He was the last Hindu king of Delhi. His own brother Jayachand invited Muhammad Ghori and he got him assassinated and killed. So you see, India was a divided society. There were no centralizing leaders in India. But in 1857, when there was the Sepoy Mutiny, a lot of leaders came, like Mangal Pandey, a great patriotic India. Jhansi Ki Rani, a great queen who wanted freedom. Indian loves slavery. What I told you, sir? They love slavery. They lack self-belief, self-confidence, dignity, honor and pride, which was abundantly available in the ancient India. That's why you have Chanakya, Chandragupta, Asoka, the great people. But later on, all these people become very, very miserable. But latest time, let's make it very brief. The greatest leader in the modern India was Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Leader means my nation is first. My citizens are first. I will be like a beggarly scholar, a beggarly man, lion's cloth like Mahatma Gandhi, but I will see that all are having every facilities and every opportunity. Gandhi was a great leader. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was a great leader. Modern time you can find Narendra Modi is a great leader because these people are living and dying for the motherland and the citizens of the country. They do not even bother for the criticism. They do not bother for any kind of spillage of dirts, any criticism which is the worst level, stick beating, danda maro, they are not bothered. They see how best to serve the motherland. So to close the chapter of the political leaders. Now let's go to the industrialist or the materialistic leader. In the modern time, I tell you, the greatest leader is Ratan Tata. He is carrying the legacy of one of his greatest, J.R.D. Tata. They wanted to make India great. They set up the first steel company in Jamshedpur, and then the legacy continued. So I tell you, if you tell me one great industrialist in India, then it is Ratan Tata. And I also tell you one great man who is very close to me, Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy. They are very generous people. They are not self-centered people. That's why Ratan Tata and Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy, they are allied partners. They are running hospitality business. They are also running GVKMRI, Emergency Management Services, where some crores of rupees has been donated by Tata Trust. So I tell you, Anna, I just name few. There can be so many great people. These people don't have selfish motive. They want to serve the motherland and the citizens of the country. And I love such great people. I have the opportunity to meet Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and I have the opportunity to meet Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy, and I have the opportunity which I am next planning to meet Ratan Tata, because in this time period, these are the very superior human beings. They are divine. Who is divine? Who lives for others, who die for others. They don't have any selfish motive. You can produce car, you can produce lot of different products, but these are going to the people directly. There is less motive of profit, but more motive of serviceability. Of course, there are a lot of industrialists. So I thank you very much. This is just a brief leadership.
Thank you, Dr.